The scars of the civil war in Syria are most evident in the faces of the children. More than 200,000 of them trapped in the war-torn nation. Well, now an underground network is connecting people worlds apart. NBC4's Angie Crouch and photojournalist Tommy Bravo have tonight's Life Connected.
Videos like this being smuggled out of Syria show the horrors of war facing the civilian population and the struggles of doctors to save lives as bombs rain down. These horrifying images of children under attack moved one Los Angeles couple to try and help.
Who doesn't want to save a child who's going through something as horrific as that?
Phil and Tamar Kused, who live in Sherman Oaks, say the Syrian war reminds them of their own painful family history. Their Jewish relatives survived the Holocaust.
Jews should never let another Holocaust happen again. And I looked at Phil and I said, well, but here we are, and it's happening again in Syria.
Our next shipment's coming out of Long Beach.
Phil, who handles supply chains for Fortune 500 companies, and Tamar, who works in international development, decided to use their skills to try and ship medical supplies into Syria. They knew government agencies and large international charities had pulled out of Syria after their aid convoys were bombed. So from their home, they formed a charity. Working with their neighborhood temple, they set up a renegade underground network called Save the Syrian Children. They work with suppliers in China and gather donations at their home.
Once we provided a platform to help, everyone pitched in. So that one 40-foot container has now become 21 different shipments.
The Kused's charity uses Syrian volunteers to transport the aid from Turkey and Israel across the border to secret warehouses inside Syria.
Because of the fact that we're small and nimble, we can do some relatively big things. How's the family?
Each day they call their team of doctors in Syria using encrypted phone messaging systems, getting the latest updates on bombing raids.
Today they bombed our local blood bank.
The Kused say each new report of more violence only strengthens their resolve.
And as a mother, you have to do, because you understand that what separates my children from the children in Syria is just luck. They were born to us here in Los Angeles, and we're so blessed and fortunate to be in a safe country, and those children in Syria just weren't so fortunate. That's it. You know, they didn't do anything wrong. They were just born in a very dangerous place.
And so as the war rages on, the Kuseds and their band of renegades are living proof that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. In Sherman Oaks, Angie Crouch, NBC4 News.
In just a year's time, the nonprofit has shipped more than $80 million in medical supplies to Syria. If you would like to help, go to the NBCLA app or NBCLA.com, search Syria.